Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, teacher.
Hi. Hi, good morning, Toy. How are you?
Not fine.
Okay. Okay, so without further ado, Toy, let's try to move on to our new lesson today. Okay, I hope you can see the presentation, Toy. Can you see it?
You see?
Yeah, okay, good. Now let's move on now. So we are now on Unit 12. You did really well. Okay, so before we have to proceed, okay, to our lesson, let's try to have this particular activity first, okay? So let's try to get ready to listen and speak. Let's try to match the job to a task. Okay, like for example, number one is given. Waitress is letter B. So when we are talking about waitress, that means brings food to people. Okay. The opposite of waitress. Waitress is a girl. So if it is a boy, that would
Wait.
be it's a waiter. Very good. Okay. Now let's try to move on. Okay. Wait for a while. Yeah, we are recorded. Okay. Number two. What about number two, toy? So manager.
Run a business.
Okay, so runs a business. So that would be a manager. When we say mechanic,
Mechanic repair cars.
okay, so the one who repair cars. And when we say call center worker,
Call center worker answer telephone calls.
okay, so the one who answers the telephone calls. Okay, so these are the job, okay? The job. So these are the jobs and these are the tasks, okay? Now, let me ask you, Troy, in Vietnam, you have also call center agent.
Yes.
Okay. So it's also a job there in Vietnam, a call center agent, right? Okay, because here in the Philippines, that would be very, very popular. So a job here in the Philippines that is very popular, one of the very popular jobs would be the call center worker, or we call that one as call center agent. Okay? Okay, so do you have questions with this, Toy?
No motion
No
picture.
more. Okay, now let's try to go on with this. So, listening, getting ready. So, Francesca is an Italian student, okay? Studying in Bristol. She works part-time as a waitress. It is her first day to work. Okay, now let's try to do this one first. Did you know that in the United States, more than 2 million people work as a waiters or waitresses? So that means in the United States, there are a lot of people who works as a waitress and waitresses. So there are 2 million. So it is one of the most popular jobs in the United States. Nursing and teaching are also popular in the United States. Okay, Tuy? So what about in Vietnam, Tuy? What do you think would be the most popular job in Vietnam?
My popular job. For the way waiter. Yes. Because in Vietnam so much the uh,
Restaurants.
yeah, no restaurant. They work
Ah,
in the small. You see, in the work, in
sidewalks, like, yeah, yeah,
in the
yeah,
it's
especially in, yeah,
a small shop.
yeah,
So so uh, they sell take away. They sell everything for the worker. You know, if they sell on the cheap, the food will cheaper in the restaurant.
Yeah.
So many worker, so many uh, children have a worker works in there.
Yeah.
You know,
And
it's not,
that they can afford to buy that one because that would be cheap compared to the five-star restaurant, right? So it's
yeah.
easy. It's easy for them to go there and easy for them to buy food, something like that, right?
They
Oh,
sell on the morning and the evening. You
the
know, the
evening,
evening
yeah. In the
they can
evening.
have dinner before they go home.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Same here in the Philippines actually, because although we do have a lot of restaurants also in here, but
yeah,
of course, the if you try to compare the price of the food
yes,
restaurants compared to those who are just only, we call that one actually as food stool. Okay, food stool. Okay, something like this. Okay, so
yeah,
those who are selling foods, they just have to put like a tent, okay, something like that outside, near near the plaza or near the park, because there are a lot of people in there, right?
yeah,
Okay, so it's easy for them to buy because the food that they are selling also are very affordable compared to the restaurants. Oh, same here in the Philippines too. Okay, okay.
yes,
Now let's try to listen or yeah, listen. Carrie is Francisca's boss. Okay, so the name of the boss of Francisca is Carrie. Listen
yeah,
to them discuss Francesca's task for the evening. So let's try to take what Francesca's has done. So let's try to listen to it. So that would be 7. Okay, ready?
Recording 7.
So, Francesca, we've been working for an hour or so now. Do you want to take a break?
Ah, yes, please. That would be good.
Okay. Do you want to talk about what you've done so far?
Yeah. Well, I've already filled the sugar bowls.
Okay, just for a while too, huh? We have here the following, right? So fill the sugar bowls on the table. So these are the following works, okay? So let's try to pick what do you think would be Francesca has done already. So first, it was given fill the sugar bowls on the table. Okay, let's
yes.
continue.
Oh, great. So you've done all of them?
Yes.
Fantastic. What about the knives and forks? Have you put those out yet?
Ah, yeah. I've put them out.
Okay. They're all on the tables?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. And have you also done the napkins?
Yes, I've folded them, but I haven't put them out yet.
Okay, I'll double check as well. It took me ages to learn to fold them correctly.
If it's no good, tell me and I can do it again.
Yep, no problem. How about the water jugs?
Ah, yeah. I filled the water jugs and put them in the refrigerator.
Thanks.
But I haven't put the menus on the tables yet. Do I have to put them out?
Yeah, we should do that before we open.
I'll do that later. I've put flowers on every table, but I still need to put the salt and pepper out.
Okay. We also need to put glasses on all the tables. I noticed that there aren't glasses on the tables.
Oh, sorry, I just forgot.
That's okay. We've still got an hour or so, so you can do that now. I'll check them after you've done it. And maybe right before we open, we should light the candles. But we don't want to do that yet. Maybe just 15 minutes before service time.
Sure, I'll do it later.
Okay. Okay, do you have any other questions?
Do you want me to cut the bread as well?
Oh, yes, please. See you later then.
Okay. So what do you think would be Francesca's has done already? So letter A, fill the sugar bowls on the tables. What would be the second one?
B.
Okay. So she already put the knives and forks on the table. And what else?
D.
Yeah, that's letter D. Put water jugs in the refrigerator to cool. And the last but not the least,
Z.
it's letter G. So put flowers on the table. Okay, so these are the things that Francisca's already has done. Okay, now let's try to listen again. What two things will carry check? Okay, so let's try to listen. What are two things that the boss, okay, will going to check? Let's try to listen again.
Recording 7.
So, Francesca, we've been working for an hour or so now. Do you want to take a break?
Yes, please. That would be good.
Okay. Do you want to talk about what you've done so far?
Yeah. Well, I've already filled the sugar bowls.
Oh, great. So you've done all of them?
Yes.
Fantastic. What about the knives and forks? Have you put those out yet?
Yeah. I've put them out.
Okay. They're all on the tables?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. And have you also done the napkins?
Yes, I've folded them, but I haven't put them out yet.
Okay. I'll double check as well. It took me ages to learn to fold them correctly.
If it's no good, tell me and I can do it again.
Yeah, no problem. How about the water jugs?
Yeah, I filled the water jugs and put them in the refrigerator.
Thanks.
But I haven't put the menus on the tables yet. Do I have to put them out?
Yeah, we should do that before we open.
I'll do that later. I've put flowers on every table, but I still need to put the salt and pepper out.
Okay. We also need to put glasses on all the tables. I noticed that there aren't glasses on the tables.
Oh, sorry, I just forgot.
That's okay. We've still got an hour or so you can do that now. I'll check them after you've done it. And maybe right before we open, we should light the candles. But we don't want to do that yet. Maybe just 15 minutes before service time.
Sure, I'll do it later.
Okay. Okay, do you have any other questions?
Do you want me to cut the bread as well?
Oh, yes, please. See you later then.
Okay, so what are the two things that will carry check to Francesca? Okay, first, yes. So first, she will going to check the glasses. Okay, and then aside from that would be the napkins also.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So that will be it. Now let's move on now to now for the speaking. Get ready. So talking about completed tasks with the yet and already. Okay, so the words yet and the words already. So Francesca talks about what she has and hasn't done. So has, that means it's already, okay, completed. Hasn't, that means has not. So this is the contracted form for has not. Okay? Okay, let's try to study them too. Okay, can you please read the sentences in here?
I already filled the sugar bowls.
Okay, so I've already filled the sugar bowls. And then?
I haven't put the menus on the table yet.
Okay, so I haven't put the menus on the table yet. Okay, Carrie asked Francesca.
Have you put them up yet?
Okay, have you put those out yet? Now remember the words already,
Already.
yet, and the other yet in here. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, look at what Carrie and Francesca said and pick the correct columns. Okay. The word we use already and then yet. Okay. In a positive sentence, what do you think? Okay, when we say already, is it in a positive sentence or sentences? What do you think?
Positive. Yes, in the positive sentence.
In the positive sentence. Okay. So let's try to take this one in the positive sentence, right? Okay,
Yeah.
next. Because when we are going to use already, that means it's already been done, right? So I've already filled the sugar bowls. That means, okay, that means Francesca already did that one. Okay, that means it happened already. So it was already um, already, what is one? Done in the past, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, next. What about yet?
The negative sentence.
Okay, negative sentence. And aside from that,
In question.
in question. Like, for example, I haven't put the menus on the tables yet. And the other one, have you put those out yet? So the word yet in here is used in a question. The word yet in here is used in a negative sentence. Why? Because the word haven't. That means have not, right? So I haven't put the menus on the tables yet. So the signal that we can be able to say that that's negative because of the word have not or haven't. Okay? The words couldn't, haven't, I don't or didn't, something like that. Okay, so those are all in negative. But when we say already, that means that's in the positive sentences. Okay, Toy. Okay, so aside from that, what else? What do you think, Toy?
Yes.
Do we have?
We have.
Okay, remember that yet, the word yet comes at the end of a sentence.
Yes.
Okay, right. So yet is at the end of the sentence. Yet in a question is also at the end of the sentence. We don't put yet in the in the beginning of the sentence, but we put yet at the end of the sentence. Okay? Now, which word comes at the end of a sentence? Circle it. So that would be
Yes.
yet, right? Okay, so that would be it, but not already. Now, learning tip in here, Toy. When learning useful expressions, it is good idea to look for a patterns or things in common. For example, when you want to talk about completed actions and the time isn't important, we use the pattern I plus have plus a verb. Example, I filled or I put. Okay? Okay, so how are we going to do that? You may say also, I have, right? I have filled, okay, I have filled let's say, for example, the container, okay, with water, okay? So we can say that one. Okay, so I have filled, or to contract that one, you can say I've, right? I filled the container with water. Okay, Toy. So that is how are we going to say that? So what's the structure now? So the structure that we use in here is I plus have, I plus have plus a verb field.
Yes.
Okay, Toy? Okay, now, looking for patterns in language is a useful way of helping you to remember expressions. Okay, because if we do have this particular patterns, Toy, it's easy for us to remember the expressions. Right, Toy? Like, for example, I have already filled the sugar bowls. Okay, so what's the structure? Okay, so the structure is I plus have plus already. Okay,
Yes.
plus field plus a verb. Okay, or you may say I plus have plus a verb. Okay, like I have put. So that would be I plus have plus a verb put.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Aside from that, you can also say I folded, let's say for example. Now, notice that we use the verb in its past tense. Right, Tuy?
Yes.
Okay. So I have filled. Okay, I put. The word put in here is in the
Yes.
present tense, not just only in the past tense, right? So I put, okay. I haven't put, so that would be negative. Okay, Toy?
Yes.
Okay, so do you have questions with this?
No more question,
No
teacher.
more. Okay, moving on. So for the speak up, you are working in a restaurant. Say what you have already done and what you have not done yet. Use I, have, or I haven't, plus the correct form of the verb, right? Remember,
Yes.
I have or I haven't. So I have, that means you already done it. So that would be positive. I haven't, that would be negative. Okay, that means you haven't done that yet. Okay? Okay,
Yeah.
like for example, Tuy, I've already filled the water jugs. So this one is in a positive, right? Because we use I have plus already plus the verb filled. Okay? Letter B. Or you can also say, I haven't filled the water jugs yet. So don't forget to put yet at the end of your sentence if you use negative, haven't. Okay, Toy?
Yeah.
Okay, because you will going to do that in the future. So in using the word yet, actually, Toy, in using the word yet, that means that would be the task or the job that you need to do. Okay, maybe you have to do the first important thing first, and then after that one, you need to do that one. That's why you were going to say yet. Okay? Okay. Now, that's in letter A, right? In letter B, that's it. So we use the word yet, right? Okay, next, in letter C, how are we going to say that, Tui?
I have already arranged the flowers.
Okay, so I have. So we can
I
say
have
I've already arranged. So
arranged
this one is already in the past tense, right? Because you
the
already done that one. So I've already arranged the flowers. Okay. So you can stop it in there.
yeah.
Right, Toy? Okay. In letter D,
I haven't
yes. So I
haven't
haven't checked. Okay,
the
I haven't checked the
the reservation
reservations lists.
yes. Yes.
Okay, yet. So I haven't checked Okay, the reservation list.
Reservation list. Yes.
Yes, so this one is in the past tense also. In the reservation list yet. Okay, so that will be it. Now, what about the letter E?
Letter E. I have already talked.
Okay, talked. That would be in the past tense, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've already. So we can use the contracted form. I've already talked.
Talk
Okay.
the menu
To the
to the
chef.
chef
Okay, to the chef. Okay, about
menu.
the menu. Okay, so that would be correct, right? So I've already talked to the chef about the menu. Okay, next, letter F.
I already put
The knives and forks
I am put on the table.
on the tables. Okay, good. So I've already, okay,
Put
put the
knife
knives
and fork.
and forks on the tables.
Table.
Okay, that's correct. Next, letter G.
Letter Z. I haven't turned
I,
turn on
I haven't turned, okay, turned on
the
the
music. Yes.
music.
Yes.
Okay, so why do we need to use turned? Okay, because it's already yet. So we have to put yet. So I haven't turned on the music yet. So we need to use also the past tense in here. Okay, next, letter H.
Letter H. I haven't write
What's
it.
okay? What's the past participle? I haven't
Written.
written. Okay. So I haven't written. Okay, written. Okay, written
The menu
the menu. The
on the
menu
board. Yes.
on
The
the board yet. Okay, this is correct. Next, letter I.
I
I've.
I've already cut
Okay. So do we
the
have the
bread.
past tense of that? It's also the same. Cut, cut, and cut, right?
Yes.
So present, past tense, and past participle of that would be cut, cut, cut. So
Yes.
just like put, put, and put. Okay, we don't have put, hit, and putten. We don't have that one, right? Okay, so we have to say I, or
Have
I. Okay, I've already
cut
cut the bread. Okay, so that would be correct. And then the last one,
I haven't it.
yeah, I haven't. Okay, I haven't.
It.
No, okay.
Light.
So the past tense of that would be lit. So I haven't lit. Okay, the candles yet. Okay, because the past
Oh.
tense of light is lit.
Mm.
Okay? So, light, lit, and lit. Okay, so past participle of that. Okay?
Light.
Okay? Yeah, so light and lit. So I haven't lit the candles yet. Okay, Toy, let's try to
Yeah.
practice this one with the proper enunciation and pronunciation of words, huh? Okay, let's try to do the letter A. Can you say that one, Toy?
I already feel the water turn.
Very good.
I haven't feel the water turn yet.
Yeah, okay. Letter C.
I've already arranged the flowers.
Okay.
I haven't checked the reservation list yet.
Okay.
I've already talked to the chef about the menu.
Okay, chef. Can you say that one too? Chef. Okay, chef. Yes. So
Chef.
I've already talked to the chef about the menu. Can you say it again too?
I've already talked to the chef.
Yes, to the chef.
I've already talked to the chef about the menu.
Very good. Okay, next.
I've already put the knife and fork on the tables.
Okay, can you say please knives
Knives
and
Knife.
forks?
and forks.
Yes.
I already put the knives and forks on the tables.
Very good. Okay, next.
I haven't turned on the music yet.
That's correct.
I haven't written the menu on the box yet.
Okay.
I already cut the bread.
Okay.
I haven't lit the candle yet.
Very good. Okay. So these are the use of the I have or I haven't. Okay, remember all the time that when we are using I have, so we need to use the positive one. And I haven't would be negative, and you should have to remember plus the past. Okay, past tense or past participle. Okay, of the verb. Okay, so that is how we are going to use them. Okay, Tuy? Okay, do you have questions with this?
No more.
No more. Okay, let's move on. So you are the manager of a clothes shop. As if the tasks below have been done. Okay, just like for example, when you say, have you tie-dyed the clothes yet? Okay, tie-dyed, because when you say tie-dyed, that would be tidy, right? So that means you already let's say clean that one. Okay, so have you tie-dyed the clothes yet? Because you are asking questions to a particular person that you work that works for you, right? Okay, so how are you going to say that in asking question? Okay, so have you tie-dyed the clothes yet? And then what about letter B? So how are you going to say that, Toy?
Have you checked the till yet?
Have you checked the
Till.
till? Huh?
Till,
Okay, have you checked the till yet? Okay, so that is how we're going to say. Have you checked? Okay, check, and it should be in the past tense already. The till yet. Okay. Okay, next. Letter C.
Have you turned on the computer yet?
Okay, have you turned on the computer yet? So it should be a question, right? Okay, we have to write that down. Have you turned on the computer? Okay, computer yet? So that would be a question. Okay, next.
Have
Next,
you switched the floor yet.
Okay, so what are we going to do with that? It's in the
Sweep.
past tense, so that would be, what's the past tense of sweep? So that would be swept,
Swept.
right?
Oh.
So you may say, have you swept, okay, the floor yet? Okay, so that would be it in asking question, right?
Yes.
Okay, next.
Have you unlocked the door yet?
Okay, so unlock, that's the past tense of that. Just put ed, right? So have you unlocked, okay, have you unlocked the door yet? The door yet? Okay, so let's try to practice this one in asking question, Tuy.
Yeah.
Okay, letter A, have you tie-dyed the clothes yet?
Have you tied down the clothes yet? Have you checked the till yet? Have you turned on the computer yet?
Okay, next, continue, Tuy.
Have you swept the floor yet? Have you unlocked the door yet?
Okay. Supposing I am the manager and you are my employee, so I will be the one to ask this question too. Use the following expressions that we had here, huh? Just like I have or I haven't, right? Okay, let's try to do that. Have you checked or have you tie-dyed the clothes yet?
I have tied the floor.
Okay, I have
Tied
tie-dyed.
the clothes.
Okay, the clothes. Okay, very good. So if you already tie-dyed that one, but if it
Yeah.
is, but if it's not yet, so you are going to say, I haven't
Haven't
tie-dyed
tied
the clothes
the clothes.
yet, right? So you need to put yet also. Okay, good. Next, have you checked the till yet?
I have checked the till.
Okay, I have
Haven't
checked. Okay,
yeah,
I have checked the
the
till.
till yet.
Okay? Or if it is negative, I haven't checked the till yet.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay, next. Have you turned on the computer yet?
I've turned on the computer yet.
Oh,
The computer.
okay, the computer. Okay,
Yes.
if it is negative,
I have turned on the computer.
okay, so I
Yes.
haven't turned
Turn
on the
the computer
computer
yet.
yet. Okay, good. Have you swept the floor yet?
I've swept the floor.
Okay, if it is negative,
I haven't swept the floor yet.
very good. Have you unlocked the door yet?
I unlocked the door.
If it is
I
negative,
haven't locked the door yet.
very good too. Okay, good, very good. Okay, now we have here a class bonus. Ask other students whether they have done the things below today. Meet friends, study, have dinner, go online. Used already, and you ask and answer the questions. Okay, so that would be bonus class, okay, or class bonus. So let's try to proceed in here too. You did very well. So listening. So a busy evening in here. Okay, look at them, huh? Let's try to look at the pictures in here. So they are having a busy day at this point in time, right? So what do you think would be the setup? So that would be in the restaurant, right? So they are in the restaurant. Okay. Now, for the learning tip in here, Troy, when you listen to people talking, try to listen to how they sound as well as what they say. So that